Hello, Brazy. How are you going, buddy? Good morning indeed it is. And retired, how are you going? Oh, happens to the best of us, brother. Happens to the best of us. Alright, let's get this ball rolling, ladies. I tilted away 100 Ailers, so crawling back from that. Nothing like tilting away like a champion. Alright, let's have a look at our first game today, guys, which is going to be absolutely bonkers city right off the bat. As you can see, today's stream is dedicated to one of my favorite attacking beasts, who is a Swedish GM by the name of Johhny Hector. I misspelled his name in the YouTube title, which I can't fix. So that kind of sucks, but not a lot I can do. Okay, let's go. Caro-Kann. 2 knights. Take, and knight g5. Absolute bonker city BS move. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Knight g5 is just completely nuts. Best move, of course, is e5. Best move, of course, is e5. Black played bishop f5, also playable. g4. You can already tell that we're looking at some wild madman because, yeah. Who plays knight g5 followed by g4, right? That is just absolute crazy city. Who was Johhny Hector? Who is Johhny Hector? As I said, a Swedish grandmaster who is known for his incredibly fun, aggressive attacking chess style. Bishop g6, knight e4. e5. Queen e2. None of these moves are normal. It's insane how the guy is always playing random stuff and somehow gets away with it. Bishop e7. d3. Note that, funnily enough, bishop e7 seems like it stops h4, and in fact it encourages it, because after bishop takes h4, we have got d4 cooking. And if ed, then rook h4. And if queen h4, then mate. Hello? What? Check, 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 check. Mate. What the hell have I just done? Wow. That is madness. Well, I haven't done it. The engine has. The engine tells me that h4 is best move here. That was nuts. Yeah, that was too hot, man. Like, you need to cool the dude down, right? All right, let's go. Game d3, queen c7, bishop d2. The mad lad loves to castle queenside because he's a mad lad. So he castles queenside because he's a mad lad. Sully, speaking of mad lads, Sully in the house. Hello, hello. Knight f8. The idea, of course, is to play knight e6 and come in from these two squares. Alright, in the spirit of aggressive, wild chess, what should we do? Let's hear those ideas. Sully, you can always see it beneath the title in the video description. 6 minutes ago. This is the first game, but we already had an absolute banger of a line. F4 is decent. F4 is actually decent, according to the engine, second best. Yeah, for a good reason. For a good reason. Rengao, I need to show you this idea, buddy. You deserve it. You missed it. So, in this position, we were looking at white's best move, which turns out to be h4. And the engine offered me this line. Bishop takes, d4. ed, rook takes. Queen takes, knight check. 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 Mate. Not bad. Alright, back to biz. So h4 is the correct move, ladies. h4 is the correct move indeed. Threatening to trap the bishop and forcing some reaction. So, next move. Next move, ladies, is going to come in a moment. Let me just get my bearings. So, h4, knight e6. Now, the problem with h5 is that there is bishop takes e4 and black is reasonably fine with this. So instead of h5, good old Johhny withdrew the knight to actually threaten to trap the bishop. Along came knight d4. He plays queen e3. And black played here what I would describe as a naive move by playing bishop c5. What would we do now? Oh, hey, Courtney. How are you going? Good to have you in the house. Good question, Sully. The chat is very, very quiet. I don't know why. I would like more people to engage. I would like a lot more people to engage, but it is what it is, man. So what do we do now? Knight b3 check is the threat. Thank you, Quadron2K, for the follow, brother. Appreciate it, man. Welcome in. I hope you're doing great. Queen g5, I have very strongly disliked. That walks into all kinds of attacking moves. Someone has already indicated the correct move, but I don't want to reward them yet because I want others to discover the value of the idea too. Yeah, king b1 is playable. Then black plays f6 and dodges the h5 bullet. There is something much more aggressive we can and should do. Oh, thank you, Quadron. Appreciate you, man. Oh, King Slayer in the house. How are you going, man? Exactly. Symphony of Nepal from YouTube chat is the boss, guys. So if your opponent is threatening with knight b3, the best you can do is to allow it. And count, appreciate, I should rather say, appreciate the number of pieces you are getting in return. D-Tran, welcome in. Check. 1 minor. 2 minors. 3 minor. That's plenty enough for the queen. But this is not the good part of the game. The good part of the game is yet to come. Knight e7 played. Take. Knight takes. Alright, let's play aggressive, good chess. Let's play aggressive, good chess. Which, by the way, is a tautology because aggressive is good. So it was as if I said, let's play good chess. By the way, good old Hansi pulled out of the freestyle tournament. And we are always drama-free streams, but I thought I would throw in that piece of information to see who is gonna bite. Ah, it's just some fruit tree. Smart world will go d4. I approve. d4 is a good idea. Not best, though. Not best. YouTube chat went quiet. Quiet. Knight f5. Yes, knight f5, baby. That knight loves to be here. Knight on f5 is a deadly beast. Castles. What now? The move that white played is not even top 3 according to the engine. The game is gonna end in 2 more moves. Go figure. Close, very close tactics, very close, very close. Sid Muralidar. Welcome in, brother. d4 is not in top 3 either. After takes, bishop takes, it's fairly simple, I think, to dodge some of the threats at least. Like, this is looking messy. And when I say messy, I mean white is still winning, but yeah. So the engine likes, in this position, bishop g2, weird. Bishop e2, also weird. King b1, also weird. The game was what the move that I would have played 100%, which is knight e4. I don't know what you mean, smarter world. And actually, knight e4 introduces a beautiful threat that black carelessly fell into. Black thought, okay, open game, I'm gonna checkmate you here. And the next move was the coolest cold shower I have seen in a very long time. It's really, really cool. Knight g5 is close, but no. I don't think that knight g5 would trigger resignation, nor would sack the walk. Oh, Sully! Stockfish Sully coming in strong on YouTube. Holy hell. Nice, brother. Bishop h6. Bishop h6. What a move. What a move. And only now did black realize what he has done to himself. If takes, then after knight check, king h8, rook takes h6, there is no stopping of mate. Hello? Hello? How was that, ladies? How was that? GG! G to the G! Not bad, eh? Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's move on to next. Let us move on to the next. I mean, this is gonna be another absolute crazy city. Game. Yeah. When you see it, it's easy, yeah? What are my plans for today's stream? I'm going to go through, as per the title, Johhny Hector Masterpieces. And in the end, I might play some Blitz and Bullet for... so that I've got some shorts to publish. Basically, that's the size of it. Sounds good? You lost to the London system. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, next game. Crazy Alekhine variation. What is the wildest move in this position? What is the wildest move here? Not a fan of... No, nor am I. Nor am I. Who is Johhny Hector? Well, aren't you lucky that Google is right next to you? Johhny Hector is a Swedish GM who plays very enterprising chess. As you could see from the previous game, which you might have missed, casual. You might want to watch the VOD because that game was next level. And indeed, Tikari, e6. E6, baby. When e6 is good to go, it's good to go. Tuck, d4, c5. Knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5. Yeah, I thought you might have. e5. All of this is theory. D e6. So now we have transposed into some weird French. Some royally weird French. What is the move? What is the move? Bishop g5 is not a bad idea at all. The problem with it though is that the strategic achievement of trading the dark squared bishop is not that great, because it helps black to castle, and yeah, exploiting the fact that this is a bad bishop is far-fetched. Knight e2 is interesting. Our good friend Johhny went crazy, because he always does, and he went in for the most aggressive attacking idea there is. Thank you, Davo. And that was knight g5. Now this is a pawn sack. After knight e5, queen e2, we are hitting the knight. Then if bishop d6, then f4. And here actually black's best choice, potentially, is to sack the piece back, or rather sack a piece, and play against the uncastled white king. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Alright, so knight g5. Opponent played knight d4. This is a mistake. Queen g4. Oh, but that hangs c2. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what we want. That's what we want. Queen e7. You won't believe the move that white played here. I can't go through this game without laughing all the way. For the record, by far the most logical, and in fact probably best move is castles, right? Every sane person would play castles here. But not our good friend Johhny. Not our friend Johhny, who is very, very similar to my beloved moderator on YouTube, Tindy, who just can't keep it in his pants, and nor can Johhny. No, he didn't play king d1. That would have been a bit OTT. No, he played something absolutely psychotic. Knight takes d5. I don't know about that, because if I take an e6, this is hanging, no? Yeah, no. Ayushman, this is good chess, not stupid chess. Bro is playing knight takes h7. Because that's the most important pawn on the board, right? Black decided that enough was enough. Took c2, king f1, took a1, and now white to move and win. It's absolutely crazy city. White has the most shocking winning idea I have seen in a very long time. Take your time. It's beautiful. It's worth it. No, knight h7 wasn't best. Castles was. Or even f4. But now after knight c2, king d1, knight a1, it's all over. Tindy would like this. Yeah. I texted him, but the bastard is not around. Queen g6, I think, is well met by queen f7. We don't want queen trades, right? It is not an easy idea, by any means. Knight d5 and d6. This is it. This is it, guys. Absolutely crazy. Knight d5. And the idea is not e6 now, although that would be decent as well, but bishop g5 is the way to go. And only after queen f7 only we play e6, which is going to absolutely wreak havoc. The main line goes like this. Here, here, here. Now if you get a queen, they take your queen with check. And they take that queen too. How to lose 2 queens in 1 move. Check this out. Check by rook takes. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that, where you can lose 2 queens in 1 move. So the better move is, of course, check, king g8. Now getting a queen is already pretty dicey, but perhaps queen takes is best. And then if king takes, we get a new queen, as in we win blacks. If they go back with take, take. Now even here you have to be careful, because d8 queen is getting checked down. So first we go check, then we go check, and only now do we get queen. Bishop here, f3, rook takes, bishop takes, and this crazy line is going to end up with us being a piece up, because this knight can't get out. Yeah, I was also considering the under promotion tonight. Yeah, for sure. So d8 knight was also a possibility, but funnily enough, now we are losing. Because this is hanging, everything is hanging. Yeah, so after knight d5, black opted to take and take on g5. However, this is a slight problem. This was a slight problem. Why? Why was it a slight problem? What is white's best? I knew that some people would say rook e1. Shame. Vedant, look again. What is the purpose of a game of chess? To win the queen or to checkmate the opponent? That's what I thought. So queen h5 and mate next. Bingo, well done. You corrected yourself, brother. Good job. Okay, I guess it's not a bad start into the stream with these 2 games. Okay, the next one is gonna be a really high quality game. Okay, so this one is gonna be far less fireworks, because the opponent here is a 2600 plus GM. So here we need to expect a little bit more serious business. The opening is the McCatchin French. And bishop c1 here is one of the biggest main lines. All of this is theory. And in fact, it's not a very good line for black, this h5 one, as far as I remember. Bishop d3, yep. Yeah, just don't forget, Vedant, that Anish was joking. g4, queen e3, knight takes, h3. White is already much better here. No, this was not Tory attack, Sally. Not even close. You are confused, brother. This started off as some kind of garbage Veresov. The Tory attack is with knight f3, not knight c3. And then it transposed into a French. Okay, absolute chaos again on the board, as we always can expect it from good old Johhny. H4. Let's play for white from here on out. Let's play it from here. Knight f3. Very good, Ayushman. Very good. Knight e4. What do we do? No. Not 92. F3, my friend. We need to attack this. We need to attack this. We need to see the g5 square. 92 is way too passive. I don't see the point of rook h3, to be honest, because we're likely going to win this pawn. Okay, 94. What do we do? Do we take or do we not take? Bishop takes in the knight g5. Okay. I dig it. I dig it very much. Who said that? Oh, Sally did. Sally did. Yes. Best way to play the game. Take the knight. Black's only good piece. Takes back. Knight g5. That's a mate threat. And now we're going to retake key threatening penetration on these two squares. Unfortunately, Johhny did not realize this, or I don't know what he was thinking, but he took with the queen. No worries, Courtney. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good one. Okay, let's see how we conduct ourselves now. Queen d5. Trade or not? And if the answer is no, where are we going instead? I would trade because I'm a scaredy cat. And what are you scared of, sir? King Charles. Whose king is more likely to get into some shite here? Obviously blacks, right? Therefore, trading the queens is a cardinal sin. Not to mention that trading opens up the bishop's diagonal. So basically, it's a no on steroids. 100% you play queen f4. Yeah, threatening bishop, queen here, bishop here, tickling this king like mad. Okay, bishop d7 played, queen f6, cutting out castle, hitting the rook. Critical move. Rook g8. Now here bishop g5 was absolutely mandatory. Can't believe they didn't do that. They took h4. Knight e7. And now bishop g5. I mean, to be fair, it makes sense. But we need to see here something quite decent. Because this allows check, followed by knight d5. Actually, sorry, scrap that. We went to d2. And I will tell you in a moment why. What can white do now? What's cooking here? Queen h8 is very, very exciting move to play indeed. But perhaps we can do better than that. Rook h8 is no good because then knight takes queen, defends the rook. Yeah? The carry coming in with the sharp move, queen g7. That is the way to roll, ladies. That is the way to roll. What a move. Hello. Not bad, eh? Oh, Tindy in the house. Welcome, brother, welcome. So 97 played, but now things kind of fell apart for black. Obviously, we can offer a draw if we belong to the Chicken Chess Club. But we're not Chicken Chess Club paying members. So what do we do? Ah, Tindy is a celebrity for sure. Yeah, Rook h8. Let's go straight for the kill, right? After castles, we are golden. What do we do? Bishop takes might not be best. Because our king then becomes a bit exposed. Bishop takes, actually might go even check first. But let's just go with take, and here. And yeah, this is not pretty. Let's not do this. Queen g8 is even worse. That was a joke. What is the move? Yeah, of course, rook takes. And this is where Vityugov made a big blunder. Because he thought that after rook takes, queen takes, he couldn't defend both of these. But apparently, there is a very cheeky counterpunch here for black with queen here. And now if I just go casual, then, no pun intended, casual dad, then all of a sudden, it is white who is in tremendous trouble. This is how quickly it can go, folks. You need to stay alert tactically all the way. This is a very nasty move. And now white's best is to take this, defend, and here white is probably going to win this endgame. Because we are up a pawn and bishop is pretty poo, king is very poo. We should win this. But poor Vityugov didn't see this, and so he took back with the knight and tried to pretend that he had some counterplay, but he doesn't. And now it's over. But I added this game to the list because I like the queen g7, queen sack on an empty square. Yeah, because I couldn't figure out. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this either. So, yeah. I was hoping that you would forget it, but you didn't, unfortunately. But no, there is no reason why you couldn't have gone there. Stop being so attentive. Monkey Rook, thank you for the follow, brother. Okay, the next one is gonna be another belter. Evans Gambit fans unite. Let's go. So events. All right, you are white. Let's go. Let's go from here. Knight f3 is second best. Knight f3 second best, but thank you, brother, from this old guy. No old guys here, friend. But it's priority to decline or rather deny black's castling rights. Therefore, bishop a3 first. Yep, very, very important. It's not about what we want to do. It's about what they want to do and us preventing it. Very neat. Okay. c6. What now? In case you forgot, this guy is a mad lad. So, yeah, bishop f7. Kingslayer is protected by 47 pieces. I wouldn't go there. Castle Kingside is again a reminder that we have got a yearly membership at the Chicken Chess Club. Castle Queenside is an ultimate sign that you are on crack and you had at least 7 coffees in the morning. But it also means that you understand chess. Best move. Best move on the board. Obviously, you want to bring the rook to the game and also connect the rooks at the same time. Right, b5. A little bit of calc is needed now. With regards to where we move the bishop. Bishop e2, Chicken Chess Club. We don't go backwards, Sully. You fell for my trick because we don't move the bishop. But this move is only acceptable as a candidate if you can tell me what we do after this. Because it looks like we're losing a piece. So what's cooking here, ladies? Serban, how are you going? What do we do after BC? Cardinal, very good. So actually we take the queen, they take, and now we have got this check. And this is going to win the house. If king f8, we have got mate, with mate there. So king d8 is forced. And then after rook d1, once again, we are winning the house. Rook's on the 7th, pigs on the 7th, and so on. White wins. Therefore, after knight f3, queen b7 more or less is forced. And here we have a winning move, and we have the move that the guy played. Now the move that the guy played is nothing short of insane. So what is the good move? What is the insane move? I would be happier if you found the good one, by the way. Bishop f7 is neither the good one nor the insane one. It's just bad because it's hanging, right? Knight is the good one, but this needs explanation, Tindy. What do you want to do after BC? Cardinal, you found it! Rook d5 was played in the game. Rook d5 was played in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely bananas. But let's first address the proper chess before we go on to the party. So after knight e5 BC, the incredible winning line is that you need to trade queens. And after takes rook d7, it turns out that deep penetration is quite enjoyable even when there is no ladies on the board. Sorry, children. And yeah, this is now cooking. Like, there is all kind of bullying here to be done. Win an exchange. Win a piece. I don't know him personally, Vedant. I know of him because I'm a cultured chess player. So, rook d5. Let's create a connect 3. What is the purpose of the move? It's easy. We want to take on e5 with the rook. And after taking here, now this wins because bishop e6 can be met with queen b7. And so the only thing that we need to calculate is takes. Now, if you ask me what the hell Hector wanted to play against this, my only answer to you is I have no freaking clue. And I tell you why. Because the obvious bishop d5 allows a butt ugly queen trade. And although I do think that white is better here. Beckett! Myers! Thank you. Actually, rook d1 is bad on account of b4, so maybe bishop c5 first, yeah. It's nothing more than some vague initiative. If bishop b5, then after king d8, we are on the verge of resigning here. This might have been his agenda, by the way, knowing the mad lad. This might have been his agenda. Take knight e5. And here actually white is better. Because of subsequent threats. What do you mean, monkey rook? So yeah, maybe he did want this, but after here, rook d1 and bishop e6, this is somehow not really a lot of fun. Yeah, but then we are in an endgame with a slightly worse position, my friend. So it's simpler, but potentially worse. Yeah, rook d5 was silly. Rook d5 was absolutely silly. Tindy's knight takes e5 was game winning. This is why Tindy is a rock star, and these guys are grandmasters. Sorry, Tindy. Alright, what now? Sack the knight is actually second best move, Monkey Rook. Yeah, knight e5 would hang 1, 2, 3 pieces in one go. It's always a lot of fun to hang that many pieces because black can always only take one, right? Like, it's not like they can take all 3 in one turn. But it turns out that there is a crazier move that actually is better. Iron Brigands, how are you going, bud? Jerry for Prez, welcome, welcome, bruv. Yeah, we are doing good, man. We're doing good. Cheers. Bishop b5 is very close, Mr. Maris, but wrong piece. Of course it's rook. Because there is now a big difference. What is the difference in this line? What can we do that we couldn't do in the previous one? Bingo. Queen e6 check, exploiting the pin on the bishop. King d8 forced. And now you can just take rook d1 and this is carnage. Not bad. Not bad at all. This is not how the game went though. After rook b5, Oppo played bishop b6. So now we get to do the whole torture business. What did we do now? I'm waiting for YouTube to pick up the gauntlet here. Checkmate, said Iron Dragons. I like that. I like that. Ayushman, I cannot answer every question. As much as I would like to, I cannot. And that is one of those questions. Now it takes e5. Very good. Thank you, Omar, for bringing the goods. PNQ, long time no see, bruv. How are you going? Very neat. Opponent played Queen c7 because they didn't have the cojones to die with dignity and grace. This would have been a pretty neat finish, but this is even better. Okay, what am I doing now? Best move? Rook d1. Did the mad lad play it? Of course not. Mad lad decided to take this one too. Opponent played bishop d7. And now comes the final psychotic move. Oh, this guy has absolutely zero chill. You can't believe this. Rook d1, come on, that's too normal. Ah, Cardinal, I think you figured it out. You figured it out, buddy. Knight to e7. Because that's the healthiest way to read out the knight to d5. And of course, after bishop takes, now it's mate in 4 with check. This game makes no sense. It's so funny. Queen f4 check played. King b1. Bishop d8 played. Knight f5 played. Check. And now I need a finish. He's Swedish, but we need a finish. Which he actually missed here. Real chess. Hey, hey, hey. You tuned in at the best dad joke. Knight e5, rook e5. Rook e5 is a little bit hanging. Rook f5 prepping queen a4. Wow. Who is that? I love that idea, Cardinal. Yeah, that's a great idea, bro. I love this. Check this out. He wants this. Actually, maybe bishop b5 is even better, and then queen e6, yeah, and mate next. Wow! That was super cool, Cardinal. I love that. The engine wants rook b7, with the dual threat of mate here and here. No, knight f5 is the same story, no? Like, how is this different? It's even worse. The podcaster I listened to described your teaching style perfect. Who was that podcaster? Name and shame. Name and shame. But queen a4 is also a mate, buddy. Like, I don't see the difference. How is this less of a mate? You know who it is. How would I know, dude? Like, I have been on like 47 chess podcasts. And they all say the same. So I don't know who it is. Oh, it's Daniel. I see. Yeah, Daniel Lorna. Fair enough. Fair enough. He's a great dude. Yeah, unfortunately our friend here betrayed his principles and played bishop d5, which is royally lame. And then took a rook, like, Jesus. What's wrong with the dude? He doesn't know what to play for. Lost sight of the target. Shameful. Shameful. Okay, I've got 2 more. Okay, the first one is gonna be a Sicilian carnage. Thank you, monkey. Thank you. Because after rook f5, black had ways to wiggle out of the mate if they did not take f5. That was not forced. Whereas rook b7 created direct mate threats. Okay, let's go. Keras attack. I don't understand why anyone would enter this line with black. Like, this is theory and it's already plus 2.4. Thank you, Retired Freddy. Welcome. Okay, you guys get to attack. White to move. Be the boss. According to the engine, White's move was not best here, but second best. G6. Interesting. What do you want to do after takes and H6 though? Aren't you helping white, black here? To me, this doesn't look like progress. It looks like we made things far worse. If G6 wouldn't even occur to me here if I played this in Blitz. Not a chance. Not a chance. I don't know what you want to take H6 with. That's the part that confuses me. Like sack the queen and then resign or what? Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. No. No, you cannot. Absolutely you cannot. So, Hector played bishop h3, which is decent, but the best move apparently is takes, surprisingly to me. And after f takes, the next move is something that would not have occurred to me in a lot of years. The valuation drops from 2.5 to 0.9. So basically it's bordering a blunder. There are two very good moves for white here. Let's see if we can find at least one of them. E5. Excellent job, monkey. Excellent job. E5. And it turns out that the bishop d3 threat, followed by sack, is absolutely terminal. So g6 is more or less forced, but then you drop back here with a tempo. Rook b8, and now the knight is enjoying the party as well. Joining and enjoying as well. Apparently even bishop d3 is good, which forces e5, you drop back. Bishop b7, rook f1. And black is in all kinds of hurt here too. Okay, bishop h3, b4. The mad lad took this, they took back, and the mad lad played here a move that is not even top 3. But my favorite move. How about his bishop f6? Very. Rook h f1. Doesn't it hang the piece for free? You have a check, I go here. What was the follow-up? I don't see it. Knight a4 is the engine's favorite move. According to the engine, knight a4, knight e2, and knight b1 are all advantageous to white. Therefore, white played knight d5. What is the idea? What did white have in mind in case of take? Oh, I wanted to show you this. Okay, so rook a f1, no good, takes, check, king hit, bishop e6 with the idea of mate is a textbook case of how to lose all the attack and initiative and hand it over to black, who is now about to take here. We have no threats around the king. The black miners are coming out very soon. This is how you do not want to do an attack. That you cash in on winning some material back, but you lose all your momentum. Big no-go. So knight d5, question, what do we do after ed? Tikari says we do g6 and then we check the rook down. Not bad. Not bad. Very good. My idea was to play bishop f5, which also wins, but yours is cleaner. g6, bishop takes, let's say rook e7, and then, yeah, everything wins here for white, but the prettiest is check, takes, and g6. Far out, this is not bad. However, knight e5 is actually a blunder. There is one black move that makes the position even, and the rest of them lose by force. They did not find it. Can you do better? Tikari is a monster. By the way, Tikari has joined. Can I say that, Tikari? Am I allowed to tell them what training did you get yourself into? Thank you. So Tikari has joined Killer Chess Training. In fact, it was a gift from his family to him. And I can see already how much sharper he is tactically as a result of being exposed to those training sessions where we really, really hardcore nail calculation evaluation. Yeah, Killer Chess Training is very, very cool. I'm very happy to be part of that crew. They are a workout, yes, but the results already show, buddy. So, the best move is g6. Kicking the pesky queen. Queen f3 actually sucks. We need to take this, and then queen f3. But this is very, very speculative at best. I don't really like this. Bishop b7, and if rook f1, then just queen e8. If knight c7, then queen e7. And the more material we take, the more our attack fizzles out. Thank you, Monkey. Appreciated you, man. Yeah, I can't explain why I didn't play g6. It's really mysterious. It really is. He played instead rook b8. And now everything wins for white. The most obvious one is rook h1, hf1. And after g6, just pull back. And carnage. And this was also not played. White instead. Thank you, Salem. Assalamu alaikum, sir. They played knight c7, which is also very sexy. But it looks like after g6 we might be in a bit of a pickle. Can someone tell me who is blundering here? Knight c7 played. Black played g6. What's cooking here? Roland D. Budgie is also following us, rather subscribing to YouTube. Excellent. White blunder, says Omar. Tindy says no, go bishop e6. Which is close but not best. After g6, you want to do queen e8? I don't think so. g6, knight e6. Wow, we have heard all the moves except the best one now. Shame on you, folks. 98. Takes checkmate. Shame on you. Yep, very obvious. 98 played. Queen e8 played, but now the game is over. The rest is just decoration. Boring, boring, boring. Resigned. Cool beans. Excuse me. Cool beans, yeah? Alright, let's play some games. Let's play some games, I reckon. Let's play some games. At least 25 hundo is what we want today, but maybe even more. We'll see. We will see. Ooh, that was quick. Okay, let's go crazy. Oh, if I play e5, they have this now, don't they? That's a bit annoying. Okay, let's go hit them. .95 was the highlight. Yeah, it was a decent move. It was a decent move for sure. Now, whether this queen is good on here or not is yet to be seen. Okay, I didn't think that that was good. Okay, do we want a6, a5, or a5 clean? I reckon a5 clean to get the a file. Yeah, I regret it. I think I should have gone a6. Because on 9 on c3 would have been subject to a lot of attacking ideas, which is not the case anymore. So now I'm playing very loose cannon style chess, which is, I guess, the best for content, right? So you're welcome. Basically, what's happening is you are welcome. Oh, this guy is 25 hundo. I misread his rating. I thought he was 22. Okay, that's fun. Yeah, I am playing like Johhny, actually. In case you didn't notice, I sacked the pawn and I am putting my pieces on absolutely random squares, sacking another pawn now. Really? G3 maybe? Take. I mean, this is as unhinged as it can get, right? Already, so. What's the worst that can happen? We lose a game. But the fact that after 17 moves, no pieces for either color are on recognizable squares just gives me immense pleasure. Okay, let's go. Now we're threatening that. And now it's either f6 or knight takes, queen takes, king f2, f6. I'm digging it, baby. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. f6 next. This is hot. This is actually hot. What? Hello? Interesting. I mean, there's queen h3, which seems decent. Queen takes, queen g7 is also winning. I suppose I should do that. But I feel like I'm a chicken, so I go here. Chicken chess club. Actually, I didn't realize that after take, I'm gonna lose that pawn, and then holding this endgame may be a bit of, or rather winning this endgame may be a bit of a bum. Okay, let's activate this guy in here. Let's develop this guy. Yeah, this wouldn't be good to lose. And I didn't want to play rook here, but bishop here b5 is an ass. Okay. Yeah, that was not pretty. Is this a move? Apparently not. Okay. Oh, I should have played e5. Sheesh, I'm playing too fast. Yeah, that was a mistake. Wow, I missed that move too. That king is crazy active. I'm getting worried that I'll get mated here. Yeah, we're going to flag here. I always need one warm-up game to pick up the speed of... Oh! Wow! Okay. He was very kind. He was very kind. But that was just rubbish. I played too slowly there. Oh, hello. Not excited to trade queens, but this looks decent. 95, 92 holds everything. Take, knight b4 is obnoxious. Okay, let's take this for funsies. Yeah, I thought he would do that. Maybe put a bishop in here. Alright, let's do that too. Am I playing like Johhny, guys, or am I being delusional? Which one is it? Which one is it? Do we have g5 here? Yeah, let's go nuts. Let's go nuts. I don't know what's going on here. I think d5 might hurt. I missed that. Yeah. Yep, fudge monkey, I forgot about this. Okay, let's try to stir the pot. I don't want to go bishop e4 because then rook e1 hits us with the tempo. Okay. Really there? Isn't this knight a bit trapped now? Or am I missing something, ladies? Oh! Yeah, the previous guy with the draw, I don't know. Maybe he was just too kind. That's the only explanation to what happened. Now that's a cheeky move, because his idea is that if I go here, he has got knight check. But we can completely cut that out of the equation by playing this very lame pawn to h6 move. Yeah, I completely forgot that he can get out there too. Well done, idiot. Well done. And, Okay, let's go into opposite colors. And see what happens. I would love to see g4, but it's not going to happen. Because then we can pick away at that with this. So now we have got a 2% chance for a draw because of the opposite colored bishops. But the reality is that because of the presence of the rocks, it's complete bollocks and we are just absolutely irreparably dead. Let's get this pawn here. He wants to go here and then here, against which I've got absolutely nothing. Okay, I missed this. So if I go rook here, then he can take and bishop g5. So f5 is forced. I don't know why I did this though. It's really strange. I tried to trap the bishop in here with f4 next. Which doesn't quite trap the bishop, but at least it creates some nervous moments for the opponent who now has to go here or here. Huh. Oh, he wants check. Sheesh. That's kind of unpleasant. Because this is hanging too. Okay. We have been outfoxed, ladies. We have been officially and thoroughly outfoxed. But we're fighting. We're fighting. Oh, he's very cheeky. He's very, very cheeky. With the two passes, though, I think this got a little bit interesting. This is a butt ugly move. I really think that this is not good. Okay, I guess we gotta go. Then rook d5 kills me. Check is threatened. Did I botch this? Maybe. Oh boy, here bishop g7. Ow. Far out. Yes, I did botch it. Oh man. This feels like cheating. Legend, it feels like I'm cheating. Oh man, that was so bad. Poor guy. Poor guy. Whew, man. That was a lesson in tenacity or stupidity. Take your pick. Oh man. That was clean as a whistle, as we like to call it in the biz, right? Clean as a whistle. I never know what the hell this is all about. Take. Knight b6 is supposed... I think I'm meant to go here. I don't understand why, but I do understand why, because of knight d6. I saw it somewhere in a similar-ish position. So maybe it's good, maybe it's red hot garbage. 96 maybe? Yeah, I don't know. We are either doing really well or very, very badly here. And soon we'll figure it out. Okay, after that, I'm somewhat optimistic. But bishop takes 95 is annoying. Bishop b3, rook d7. Right. Problem is that I always have to think. I'm very reluctant to take this. What other moves are there? Alright, I'm just gonna take it because it's Blitz and I don't have half an hour to figure out my life choices. I would have preferred a bishop here. Okay, now we can redo the whole thing. No draw, baby. No draw. So now we will be finally able probably to play knight d6. Rook e1 maybe? Now let's just pull back. I don't like the fact that this bishop is loose. And now knight d6 is a threat, I think. And that's what I thought he would do. Knight d6 rook here. Knight f5. Oh no, knight f5 gets taken by the bishop. Sheesh. I feel like we are missing something here. Maybe knight b5 now. Threatening that. And still knight d6. So annoying, man, that I'm the one putting on the pressure and I'm constantly down on time. Like, this is most ridiculous. Is queen a5 a move? Probably not. Queen c3, knight d5, bishop takes, knight takes. Can't quite make that work. Queen f4, knight d5 again. Okay, why don't I just go here? Hello? And then queen f4. And now we've got this. And this, and this, and this. Wouldn't it be lovely if it won? Bishop f5 maybe. Then g4. I think I played an amazing game here. Incredibly slowly. Oh? Oh, he has got check in the end and he will check me down. Okay, that's crude. Rashu coming in with the sub. Thank you, buddy. Man, I don't know. There's so much to calculate here that I just don't have the time for. Actually, that calculation that I didn't conduct was a piece of poo. I could have taken this. Yeah, I was an idiot there. Because in the end I had mate. And now I botched it. Now I completely botched it. Yeah, queen takes. Fuck. Yep, too slow. I completely killed the guy, but we were too slow. I haven't been playing Blitz other than mucking around on stream, and man, does it show. Like, I'm just so pathetically slow. It's not funny. This is the opening that Johhny played, by the way, if you guys still recall. Come on, B4, baby. Did I go H5? Yeah, let's go H5. That looks like a move. Let's take this. I mean, surely this is good, right? Take, check. King E7. Ah, come on. Who wants to calculate when you can just do it? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Rook takes is also on the cards, but rook takes, pawn takes, bishop G7 holds. So let's go here. And now I was gonna take this as well. King takes. Queen C4 check, king E7. I don't see the mate there. G5 also looks super delicious. G6 rather. But then bishop G7. Take, check, king back. Queen G4. Knight C5, G6. Yeah, man. You got to do it. You gotta do what you gotta do. 100%. Use the umbrella pawn. Let's go. Actually, I'm gonna go queen check first. And now we go here. This is fun. This is fun. At least for now. At least for now, this is looking like some red hot stuff. Okay, I guess we go in. How is it stopping the mate now? Queen C8. And bishop B6. We are on fire, baby. We are on fire. Also, rook takes D6 looks golden, right? Pawn takes, queen takes, with the idea of bishop B6 mate. Oh, man. Queenie bishop here is gonna be the end. Game of the year, baby! Game of the year. Hello! Love it! Absolute carnage! Where is my money? Where is my money? Woo! I can't believe that, man. I have to analyze that game. Oh man, that felt so good. Nerd chill still on. That's when the chess gods smile upon you, my friends. That's what that looks like. Let's go. That was hot. That was one of the hottest games I've ever played in my life. No joke. That was definitely, yeah, top tier. Throw some cash at this, man. Exactly. Like, after that, man, that it would be definitely very, very well deserved. Your laugh is too scary. I overdid it a bit, but I enjoyed that game so much, man. That was mental. That was mental. All right, shall we start the Johhny Hector style play, or we are a bit too undeveloped for that shit? I'm a bit reluctant to play e6 here, especially because after g5 here, f4, this guy is a bit stuck, right? Old lump of coal. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Legend. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I don't know how to play this, man. Oh, I just blundered g5 f4 anyway, right? So I guess that's not how I should play this. Oh, maybe knight g3, knight at e4 is on. I forgot that. Knight f2. Okay. Screw it, let's go. I'm gonna sack some stuff. That's what we have been doing. Yeah, I am wondering about how accurate that game was, but I'm not holding my breath on it. So I'm thinking I'm going to sack this by playing bishop piece. Yeah, oh sorry, I have no time. Okay, I'm not gonna commentate, I just play this out. But trust me, it's not as bad as it looks. Just work with me on this one. This could be still fun. Maybe not, maybe yes, we'll see. I missed this. How I could miss that is a very good question. Old lamp of coal, thank you so much, buddy, for the dono sub. Yeah, I'm gonna come back here because we want to go into f4. That was a stupid move, I regret that, but we're man enough to own our mistakes. I just figured my king was reasonably safe in this setup to justify playing on for some. Ooh, foolish trick. Oh shit! Could have taken g5. Oh, the dude blundered the game away, and I didn't take on on g5. I knew that was odd. Oh man. Oh, that stings. That stings a lot. Crap. What a lemon. What a lemon. Still a bit awkward. If he goes queen c1, we're screwed. If he goes knight c1, we are golden. Threat? Absolutely nothing. He seems to be panicking though. I mean, I'm going to lose because I have no time, but this is not the way to win this. By any means. Oh, whatever. I pre-moved this because I anticipated the check. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still on a high from the previous game. Is he gonna repeat it? Is he gonna repeat? Lauren! Oh, Lauren! You just missed the game of my life! Oh no! Just Go into my game library and see what you missed. Ah, Lauren, what a timing. This is a famous pawn sack line. I actually scored a lot of victories with this. I have always loved this line. With knight e4 and a rook c1, c5 squeeze. Very difficult for black to defend. D6. Interesting. Maybe I had take. I don't know. Yeah, I had a game like this a while back. And I can't determine if this is complete rubbish for me. Yeah, I would need to look this up. I think I have to take this. Yeah, and now I don't think they can castle because I'll pick off this, yeah? As in they can, but that endgame is a little bit better for us. I think. Because the pawn is on. Yeah, objectively this should be a draw. Lauren, in that case, this is the game for you. Check it out and be amused. Be entertained. Okay, so now I can go here and he can't oppose me because I win this, right? Who is this guy, by the way? Dov Gorman. Never heard of him before, but in the same vein, he probably never heard of me, so this is even Steven. Let's see whose rook ending is good. I reckon he's gonna go queen here though. Yeah. Get out of town, says Lauren. Alright, do we have queen c6? Rook b8. Bishop g5. Okay, it's great. Let's just take this. And I don't know why I did this. Yeah, I regret already at that decision. I feel, Lauren, you approve based on your language. I feel like there is approval in your voice or in your typing. Late Night Blitz is because I am dual streaming onto YouTube and the YouTube folks seem to respond very positively to the phone friendly layout. Yeah, pawn g4 and we can forget about winning this game. Yeah, I thought he would do this. Yeah, let's call it a day. Okay, I can actually risk it. I just realized it now. I don't have to accept the draw because check takes is really bad. And if check I block, yeah. Yeah, what the hell was I thinking? Up a pawn now. Oh, I don't have time though. That is not helpful. Oh, that was also not helpful. Okay, so the idea was to give check so that I can push and defend this. But queen e2. Oh, then I have queen d5. Okay, now we are golden. Centralized queen is almost always the key to success in queen endings. But due to the incredibly short time I have on... Oh, queen c4 is going to be a plan after c6. Yeah, this might actually allow us to win this game. Shit. Oh, no, no, no. I just allowed the perpetual check. Frick, monkey. Yeah, I have to accept it. Oh, man. That sucked. That sucked. Okay, last game with this dude. Yeah, these green endings require time, man. I can't figure these out without sufficient time on the clock. This is often unnecessary. Ooh, okay, so let's go h6. Oh, I know what we're going to do. Let's go. Party time, baby. Party time. Let's go. Good morning. Good morning, Signum. Are you accepting the rating challenges? Definitely not. I never accept rated challenges, actually. Okay, do we take? Do we go 95 or do we go knight g4? Sheesh, that's way too many choices. Yeah, let's go, yeah. If knight takes with knight g4, if rook takes with knight e5, that was weird. That was definitely very weird. That is also very weird. Now I think he's just losing the game for no reason. Because he has nothing to attack. Yeah, I really wanted to capture that, but if I play f6, then I'm blocking the diagonal. So let's try rook f8, and we'll see how we go. Okay, now we have this diagonal to work with. You know what's funny is that I quite like this position, and the engine would probably tell me that actually I'm pretty badly off here. Wouldn't be overly shocked by that news. Okay, let's put this bishop here. I would love to castle queenside, but I can't because this is hanging. Now I can actually, because after bishop takes rook d2. Oh, can't even do that, man. Bishop c4. Oh, that's on? No, it's not. Okay. Oh, that was dumb. Because now this is actually a threat. Oof. I didn't even see that was possible. Sheesh. That's not good chess by us, folks. Not good chess. Mind you, now f5 is going to get a bit of oomph. What? One of us is blundering here. Rano, did you run out of ideas? Was it a bad joke? Rano ran out of ideas. Hello, hello, Gaurav. Welcome, welcome. How's things? Yeah, he poor thing messed this up real big time. I think he somehow thought that his rook was on the d file, and so he had that check killing me. Oh shit. Okay, that was a blunder on my end. I thought that this was just winning the queen for free, and it turns out that It's very not free. So I've got still some work to do here. Oh, shit. Oh, man, that is filthy. I didn't see that either. Crap. Oh, boy. Ha! That was a big turnaround there. Now you should go check. Okay, now we are maybe safe-ish. Maybe just dead. Because of 94, 96, yeah? So check. No, don't do that. Let's go here. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Knight takes knight of 6 mate. That's beautiful. I sucked it in, and now I'm tilted. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I was doing there. Wow. That was a gorgeous check. I was actually... I will be honest, guys, there. I was a shite sport person. I should have allowed that mate to unfold. I did type in the chat, lovely mate, but I didn't give him the opportunity to demonstrate the idea, which was definite poor sportsmanship on my end. Yeah, it is a fair bit of last games, right, Tindy? So if knight check, king here, knight check is not good, and e4, queen b6 is something of an idea. I feel like I have to give this check. Good or bad? Maybe 94? Looks pretty ugly. It does look pretty ugly. Okay, so apparently someone was kind enough. Thank you, Suresh Ray, for the sub. Kind enough to run the game through Chesscom game review. Turns out that we scored a whopping 80 accuracy score. Not exactly my best, but yeah. It is what it is. So now with b5, bishop a3, I think we should still be decently well poised here for some action. Wait, what am I doing if they take? I guess I would have gone queen h5, which is what we're doing now too. h6. He's gonna play h6, mark my words. You know why he did that? Because that was a good move. I forgot about e4. But he actually might be overextending, you know? Take here. Jin, thank you for the YouTube sub. Gabe man, thank you. Oh, what the fudge? I thought this was check. Oh my god. I'm smoking, man. I'm smoking. Oh my god, I need to... Jesus wept. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. What the hell is wrong with me? That is plain embarrassing. Okay. Alright, so... Come on, man. Focus. 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 Now the fury has kicked in. Fury has kicked in. +8 advantage in the last game. What did I miss there? Like, at what point? Yeah, it's always one game, ladies. Come on, it's always one game. Do we want d5 take? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. This is wild. But this is what Johhny would play, so, and we are big Johhny fans, right? Should have taken with the bishop what? You're talking in code now, brother. What? Wow. I missed that move too. Top form. Top form. I mean, I could take and then this is falling. But let's just secure the boys first. This position looks for the first time pretty decent. And we are ahead on the cock. Johhny Rector. Johhny Dr. Rector. Indeed. Indeed, what would he do? Who is Johhny? You must have tuned in later. Or late at least, if you're still asking the who is Johhny question. I thought that move was not playable on account of take followed by take. Am I smoking again? Or is this actually correct? I think it was correct this time. Shout out to calculation. Thank you for the follow, brother. Who are you, Jip? Wait, what? Rook c3, hello? Knight c6 with check. Fauzi Qayyum! Welcome in. Check, check, take, no? I mean, wait a second. I've got a few moves here that I need to consider. I mean, no, I don't actually, because check is game over. Alright. Now we're back in the groove, baby. We're back in the groove. Queen here, king here, rook here. See ya. GG. Oh, come on, mate. It's over. Oh, of course it is a good idea to analyze games, but that is so user unfriendly. Oh, sorry, viewer unfriendly. I would never do that. Absolutely not a chance. Yeah, that was decently clean, yeah. I thought that was decently... What? What is happening, brother? This is my opening with black, bro. Rohit, I really don't understand how that works, but I'm very happy to announce that Rohit Lavante joined the party and subscribed, and thank you very much. You are a rock star. That is the absolute least I can do for you, brother. Thank you. Social media Tyler Stewart. Thank you, buddy. That's a hell of a name, too. Wait, if I go here, queen d5 is a problem. Did I manage to fuck this up because I overthought things? I thought rook e1 was winning for me, but now I realize that queen here is a bit ugly. Not to mention bishop here. Okay, this is gonna go completely off the rails again because I'm an idiot. And I enjoy being an idiot. So if bishop e4, we are going to play f3. Rook takes. And then we are going to simply retake on g3. And then we're going to take the piece as well because it's pinned. Which was our very clumsy way of saying that I've it up, but we're still winning. That being said, when I'm winning, that's usually my prime time to mess things up. Let's see if I can mess this up. Frankly, rook e7, bishop e5 just looks like a very, very brutal threat that he can't do a lot about, I guess. Okay, I needed that move so that I can go in without getting backrank mated, so I consider this to be a blunder. Which is always a cool call by me when I call something a blunder, because that usually ends not so well. I have no idea what he's doing. Like, dude, seriously, stop. Oh, and I just blundered. Oh, man. Oh, man, that was so good. That was so good. Oh, man. As soon as I played it, I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is not our day, but today we are entertaining by being complete retards, right? Right, there is those days. Oh, please play the London. That would be the icing on the cake. Jeez. Okay, I will play the London then. Okay, that hurt. I'm gonna not pretend that that didn't hurt. Especially after me calling like, dude, please leave. Just, this is embarrassing. Yada yada yada. How? Hey, coach, can I play you? No. At the moment, I'm way too tilted to take those things on. Sorry. See, they have this plan to go after this pawn. That's something that you need to know about the structure. Yep, so this is your way of handling it. Not the prettiest. Not the prettiest by any stretch. Because now this bishop is kind of nice, but hopefully we can get e5 in, and then things are going to even out. Casual, that's not news, right? That's how the world of streaming works, that as soon as someone follows, they want to play a game. Oh my fucking god, really? Wow. Okay, this is gonna be another interesting game. Not. What I meant by that was that this is gonna be another tragically stupid one. If only I could take this and this. That would be nice. Never gonna happen. Okay, we go here. The strategy for this game is crystal clear. Yeah, exactly. Like, because of we have F this up very, very royally, now we are waiting for the opponent to demonstrate their ability to do the same. And I had not one goal so far, which was to tame this pawn. And we have accomplished that goal. The second goal is to pretend that we have got some kind of activity going on. Mer Akshay following us on YouTube. Rather subscribing. Thank you, buddy. Okay, well, guess what? I can do this. And then I can do this. Shit. I can also do this. And now? Now what do you do, buddy? Oh! Tikari! You made it happen, brother. You made it happen. Oh, man. That was quite something. But it's not simple. Because after here, rook g7 is gonna be a royal pain. This should be a win, but this is not quite the stupid simple category. Because I would need 2 passed pawns and I only have 1. King g3 is the annoying move now. I think this was a mistake. He's gonna go after this, but now our king gets very active and we have got the 2 connected passes, right? Or close to. I wanted to test the waters if he would walk into that check. He didn't. And now he's out of moves. Yeah. Nice, clean victory. Clean victory. Thank you. Shout out to Tikari who made that one happen. Time to blunder into perpetual. I love you too. I love you too. I love you too. Tindy. What is happening in the YouTube chat? Like, oh, we have got 300 humans. Holy moly. Holy moly. That bishop was meant to go there, brother, because now he walked into this. Tindy, stop messaging me. Instead, Discord, brother, Discord. Pawn h5. Wow. Oh, make sure we don't blunder this, right? So maybe slide back here. Just put a bit of extra love on f7. Thank you, Deftone, for the sub, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Do you guys reckon I can pull off the Dubov checkmate? Bishop here, pawn here, c4, d5, queen h5, bishop h7 mate. That would be nice, but that wouldn't be playing for what's in the position. It would be playing for a dream. Objectively, I think knight e4 is a decent move. Forcing the bishop back, then bishop f4 would hit the rock. Now it might be stronger, because he walked into this. Now, I don't care about this too much, so let's go here. Knight d4 is also on, but luckily we are hanging the bishop. Bishop h2, king here. Yeah, and now bishop here, right? And if e5, I might have queen g3 even. What? Hello? Okay. That was weird. That was weird. Aaron Green Show. Thank you, buddy. Let's do this before I play d5. Oh, that was stupid. That was stupid. Let's get out of this pin. And let's get d5 in. Let's get d6 in. Let's take this. Let's go f... What? Okay, what is the cleanest win? Rook here, a4. Take c4, c5. That looks good, yeah. Let's go here. b5, c4. a6, c5. And we win. Yep, call the whole game in advance. a6, c5, yep. Take. Rook c8, he resigns. No. Yes. I told you, I called the whole game and resigns now. What? Dude. Oh, come on, buddy. Yeah, please push that one too. Thank you. GG. Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. That's how you know you are a high-T chess player, when you play h5. Oh, hello. Advait Vedant. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Tindy, I hope you are watching this as the magic unfolds. I hope... what, man? Like, hello? This is a mad lad. This guy is a mad lad. This guy is a mad lad. Rook d4. I thought that I was gonna castle here, which I thought was very cute. And if bishop d, queen d, rook e4, we'll play rook b8. Yeah, I like it. Check this out. This is gonna go... this is gonna rock. This looks like a blunder. So almost certainly it is a blunder. This was the in-between move that we're banking on. Queen buggers off. We take this and this. Remember the part when I told you that this is probably a blunder? Actually, it isn't. We've got this, ladies. We've got this. Rook is hanging, pawn is hanging. Okay, check, I suppose. Yep, king d2. Now we want horse c4, so d5 and then horse c4. Not quite as clean as we usually like it, but actually after rook d4, I reckon I'm gonna go rook c8, not knight e4 yet. Okay, I did not reckon with this. Which is a lot better than any of the moves that I mentioned. Oh, king e2, we have queen b1 and then check and take. Oh man, that is delightful. Except that endgame is not quite as winning yet as I would like it to be. So let's go here and here. But queen b1, knight c3 was so cool. Ooh, rook c3. Okay, I'm kind of glad I didn't do it after all. I'm kind of glad that I didn't do it. And that's a good sign that I need to call it up. Call it a day when I'm blundering queens. Left and right and center. That's how you know that your time has come to call it a day. We have been streaming for a while now anyway, right? Yeah. Rook d1. d4, bishop g5 is looking good. e4, knight d4, rook b4 is looking even better. Yeah, I'm still high on that game with the 5,000 sacrifices. That is not gonna go away. But once again, I checked the engine's review and it's not. Yeah, it was a game full of issues, shall we say. What? Bro, your queen is hanging. He cares not. Why did I pick this board setup? I don't know. I think that I am by default on this because this is the Chessable recording setup, I think. I may be wrong. But I do think that this is the Chessable requirement. Nothing like torture. was a bit hanging, but whatever. Mate. 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 Oh, boys. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day. That was a pretty bad session in terms of Blitz. So, yeah, that was not the best. But I'm gonna have a look at that game because I'm super excited about that. Thank you guys for tuning in. Take care. Watch the YouTube. I'm gonna publish a video in about 8 hours. More like 12. And now we are raiding you off to Dr. Rosen. Take care. Love you all. Bye.